So Colombia's running the Orisa May Reaper
especially
comp.
on Mecha base first.
Korea's
Colombia,
running the
from what we know,
Doomfist, Mercy, Lifeweaver, Echo, Sim comp.
It is so hard to get on a team in Contender South America back in the day when you're competing against, you know, I would say
No,
the
they're not running
region
this
being
comp. They're just switching
Brazil when it
heroes.
comes to South America. Colombia, Argentina
Okay, there you
have been
go.
up there, but they are players, they are people.
There you go,
that put
Honor
so
Brig.
much
Okay, they're
fire in their
running the
soul, and
comp.
It's great
Doom.
to see them here. They're going to be on the Orisa, which we'll see if the spears will be enough
I've
to
seen
lock
a lot
down
of
Fearless.
Doom.
So Colombia's going to want to move together as a unit.
Exactly, they have to play together as a unit.
Utilize the
That's
healing of the
absolutely
Lucio and the Baptiste, while Korea, they're just going to be looking to find individual picks, find a punch, get the
Flats and I are
punch,
watching this
and you can
together.
see the
Like, we're just kinda
backline
like-
of South Korea just sort of rotating
We
around.
occasionally talk at
Is
times.
the first one to fall to field.
Huge pick.
The backline evaporates and Sparkle's behind there on one of
Nice.
his signature heroes, so that's when you know that South Korea is just not messing around. And with a
yeah,
flawless
that was
first
a team
at
fight.
that, South Korea will get the cap first.
Yeah, South
Yeah.
Korea absolutely not messing around with this composition, playing it flawlessly. Colombia just weren't even close
That
to
was
closing
quick.
the distance into the South Korean roster before they had someone fall. And Drummer is going to switch over to the Soldier themselves, maybe get themselves a little bit of an off angle, put some more pressure out, but they have to get out of these doors first.
Okay, trying to juke and go through.
I mean, hey, why not go
Soldier
Soldier 76?
Running after Lip, who
Oh,
already
that's
sees
gonna
that
be a good
fire
honor
coming,
grenade.
so
Oh, yeah.
disengages. That's a big anti thrown by Fielder. Look who comes charging in. It's Sparkle
yep.
on the duped Orisa, tossing as Colombia are just living through a nightmare. That is a huge Orisa ult. And
That was
Korea,
cool.
Or South Korea wiped the floor with them.
Yeah, South Korea and Sparkle
That was a good
specifically
play.
doing a great job, going very early, stuffing Colombia in, and once
Now, keep in mind,
Sparkle got
Korea
that
had to
terror
use-
surge,
South
it was over.
Korea
There's nothing
used
Colombia could
one
do
ult
stuck in a
there.
small room. So now South
One
Korea,
ult.
with only
Colombia
one
doesn't have an ult
ultimate,
right
able to
now.
win another team fight as Colombia
And South
tries
Korea's
the
about
same
to build their
goal once
ultimates
again.
up pretty quick. Oh, yeah,
Easy
this
that
is...
the first ultimate
Get ready.
in the game
It's
is
time.
Sparkle, of course, when he does that much work in the backline. Colombia will have to watch their backs, but now they're watching the high ground, looking at Sparkle up there, forcing flight out. Fearless can jump up from behind. He's got the nano too. Drummer's got his best
Oh,
sneakers on, trying to run away.
They're
but
purpled.
He's
Good
not
luck.
looking behind him, and he's gonna pay dearly for that. Super Gomez on this Orisa has been looking in front, just frontlining, bulldozing everything, but not really looking at the flankers.
Korea has
South Korea. I don't even know
Doom
if
ult they
have
just
depth
used.
yet.
Yeah, we did just see Chio fall, but it feels like Fearless has an invisibility cloak on as he's
Briggle,
just running down
Wreck-A-Wall,
Drummer on the Soldier.
Soldier
Because
76
they
out.
can't
Colombia
spend their
has to go
time
to points, so
wasting
that's at least
shooting
going to
at
pull
the
one of them
Doomfist
away
because
from
there's
this
just
push
too
up
much
on high
damage
ground.
coming up from the Echo and the
They're gonna
Soldier.
use beat
So Colombia is
aggressively,
playing it correctly,
because they
just
have to.
haven't been able to execute, and it's going to be difficult.
Yeah,
against
they're
the
trying to
top
go
players
to
of
point
South
from
Korea.
that
They're
way.
just putting out so much damage.
We
Now,
already see them
92%
here.
and counting.
Yeah,
Ultimate's
that's
coming up
just-
for Colombia.
that's-
This has to be the time, but humble.
Yeah, there it
Lost
goes.
your main
Yep.
healer immediately. The south air of Mixby evaporates, and Colombia didn't even have a chance to use their ultimates before the fight is just
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
You had to try and bait South Korea towards you with the blizzard, but South Korea.
Well,
just
that was the
won
first
with
round of
range
this.
damage
First
only.
round, so
And now
maybe
it's
the
what,
next
Chio's
map
second
or the
death.
next
Way to go,
round is a
Chio. Way
better
to drag the team down 100-0 ends for South Korea on Mega Base.
Chio's
Max,
just giving
thanks for
Colombia
the
a little
fish
bit of
rounds. Thank you,
confidence, you know,
champ.
give them an opportunity to sort of like feel out the land, and I think that is an important takeaway here for Colombia as their players, you know, sit down in this
Thank
first
you.
match. They obviously have
All
a
right, so
clear
this map,
strategy of wanting to play
yep,
this Orisa
Sigma
or
comp
not
makes
switching over
sense.
to Sigma.
I do like
They wanna
Sigma
play
here.
as a
It
unit, they don't want to be playing that dive style.
We'll see what happens.
With just how fast South Korea are playing, Colombia have to be ready to counter-rotate, which we saw some inklings of on Mecha Base. But now on Sanctuary, they'll have to do even more running, which I'm sure that's why Drummer is on the Soldier to begin with. But with Cersei on the Mei, who were you hoping to isolate?
We'll find out.
Especially this Blizzard. Is it going to have the value they hope for? Or is it going to
find
be
out.
towards Fearless? Can you even get close to Fielder and Chio? For now, the Battle of the Hits scans on the pack side, but Drummer is gone.
Oh wow.
Mixby switches over.
That was a
to the
quick
Alari
team
to
fight.
sort of
I
give
died.
themselves
This
more
is
damage. They're
just-
trying to play slow, but Fearless sniffs out that
Oh,
flank,
no.
And as soon as he
Uh-oh.
heads
There
over
goes the
there to
lamp.
help out Lip, there's just nothing that the Colombian squad can do, and that's going to be a decisive first fight win for South Korea.
At least Colombia
Yep.
got in the right position on the pack
But
side.
Colombia
but
just
yeah,
switched their comp now.
Lip
Colombia's like, you know what?
That is the tough matchup to go up
Let's
against.
mirror their
Yeah,
comp.
I think there's a lot of tough matchups when you
So
face the South Korea
what's
squad.
happening
They
now
have
is
the
Colombia
best
has decided to
support
mirror
line
the
in
comp.
world.
They're like, you know
They
what?
have
We're not
the
doing
best
this. We're not going to be able to
DPS
play this
line
comp. Let's
in the
mirror.
world, and they have
So let's see what
Fearless and
happens.
Hanbin, a story tank
Let's see what
duo
happens.
in the past of Overwatch 1 to face off against. There is no easy matchup against this South Korean roster.
Ooh, Hug and Mixby are just dead, and I didn't even see where they were. I think they were trying to stay in LOS of Super Gomez, who obviously wants to play aggressively to make the space, of course,
Oh,
but
wow.
South Korea are just not letting them breathe
So
at
they're
all.
Yeah, they're just being so oppressive, and that's why Colombia
So
did
Korea
switch
has,
over to
South
this Doomfist,
Korea
trying to
has
give themselves some more space,
Echo Wall
maybe
coming
can
up,
play a little bit faster.
and then they're gonna have every other
Just
ult
gonna
after
try
that.
and keep that back line
They're going to be
alive.
aggressive
We'll
with
see
Echo Wall,
how
whatever
far
hero
away
that
has to
Spark,
play. They're just so
Sparkle
terrified
gets,
of
and then we'll
stepping
see what
up into
happens.
the trap of South Korea.
Right, Colombia managed to sneak through the right side, but Super Gomez is taking a lot of damage. Reconnecting there with Hog is a
Yep.
good start. Not getting
Ooh,
first
Tracer,
blooded
okay.
is good, and Sparkle duplicates the Tracer. Also one of his better heroes. Super Gomez gets punched off as he was trying to LOS away, and Fearless Meteor Strike.
So
into
during
the
that team
support.
fight, they got a
South
bunch of
Korea
limbs?
are relentless.
Silver lining, what? Okay, Sparkle having a little bit of troll trying to take Fielder down, but can't do it. But silver
I don't think
lining
that
for
works.
Colombia, that was 3 ultimates from South Korea, but Mixby takes a toe
Fielder just
out
got
of the
2 in their
door
spawn.
and gets absolutely obliterated.
Oh, there's a
Now
Dumo.
Fielder's
That's-
taking names.
Okay, Mixby is still missing, so Hog is the only healer, and the Nano maybe could have been thrown to Super Gomez while he was just, well, in the thick of
Yep.
it, but if
Tracer
Colombia's
1v1,
support can't
yep,
respawn,
there we
there's
go.
a bigger problem to address.
Yeah, and that's the problem, is they can't even get into a clean fight.
there's the-
Hug's just in a corner
All
against
right,
the
that was the first
Fearless
map, chat.
Doomfist.
Yeah, this was-
95% and counting. Is anyone going to even be able to get close to touch? Doesn't seem like it. And South Korea, easy as it can be for them.
So that was a
Things
map
we've seen
that
this
we
match
watched.
is-
Kids obviously been changed dramatically lately. We haven't seen, I believe, almost any Sombra. I think France is the only team to really pick that one up a little bit. And there it is. Fielder speeds them out, and there we go. We got the squad.
They are
All right,
running the
everyone
comp.
Get in the truck. We're going to the concert.
Actually did it.
Fielder's got the speed. I don't even remember what Brig did, but man, Colombia are just
We
not
love to
letting
see
the
it.
music play on though. They just collapse right into
I
them.
will say,
Along
Diva
with
might
the
struggle
fashion,
against that
which
comp a little bit.
is in your face as Super Gomez is playing.
But they're
hey,
on the point,
he
so they
wasn't taking
can't.
for a
There's a
reason. He's not
Sombra on point,
This
right?
is going way worse than it did in the music video. That's all I'm saying, is we're going to see Lip is going to force the Colombian squad to fall back to the point because he's sort of applying some backline pressure. Hanbin's coming
I
back.
mean,
but
why
that was a
not,
great
chat,
first
right?
rush
You know?
From Colombia. Seeing the squad of South Korea run into them. That's what you need to do.
And yeah,
when you're the lineup.
La
Be
Seraphim's going to be
proactive.
at BlizzCon. Like,
Colombia
they're going to be performing there, too.
trying
That's
to take
really,
the
really cool.
initiative, and Sombra's a
That's
lot
really
more
cool.
different than when Lip played it before.
Huge.
So this will be a lot
All right,
more
now it's
challenging
working.
for him, and the kills are still following through for South Korea, because you know Sparkle just casually getting a 2K was easily the MVP of Busan, and the only one that could
Yeah, they're
kill
gonna be there
Sparkle was
live.
Sparkle himself when he had the pulse
Yes,
bomb.
they're going to be
his
performing
own
live
feet,
at
but,
BlizzCon. Yep.
yeah.
Hey, you know,
think I'm sure the
Sparkle's
stats like
the
that.
only person
I'm
who
not
can
sure,
beat
honestly.
Sparkle. We've seen that in the past within the
Well, that
Overwatch
worked.
League, but that's going to be a pretty good and quick first cap from South Korea. And now Colombia, they have to keep the foot on the gas. They have to keep going. Just like La Seraphim in the music video, they are the ones who have to go for
EMP time.
Yes. South Korea hoping for a perfect night, and for
good
Lip, and
EMP.
so it is. That's a 4-man EMP backhands Mixby.
Emongg,
And
thanks for
Colombia
the
gotta hope
18
they
months
can
of camera. Thank you,
escape
appreciate it.
their
Thank you.
lives, and Happy
Did it
Alonso.
once?
Very sad.
Yeah, they're running the comp.
Keep his shield up and hope that his team gets out, but Team South Korea also have to push the cart, so they've let him escape.
Yeah, they've let him escape, and it's interesting to get a look at the Sombra for the first time, you know, or at least, you know, get a good look at it in competitive, because
You said it's a
there's
perfect
been
night?
mixed reviews of the new Sombra rework. Obviously, you have that virus that you can put on people, and the hacks aren't as effective, so it's a lot more of a poke hero where you're just trying to put out pressure and just be disruptive, but you're not as much of an assassin as you used to be.
That's a Diva all waiting to happen.
Kitsune rush right into the Ant Matrix, so South Korea don't want to run into their own death. I like that Hanbin's trying to push people down from that bridge, and there's the Blizzard thrown in South Korea's face.
Oh, the cleanse.
And this is enough to freeze Hanbin, but he has to self-destruct. He has a second life, but I can't say the same for Colombia. Happy Alonso gets blown up along with all the dominoes behind him. And
Wow.
Team South Korea will be capping
They're
point
playing
eight.
this very well.
Hug just falls first. As soon as they lose all that healing, there's just no way they can stand up to the amount of damage that Korea has. And once again,
They're playing
Lip
this
is just
very well.
charging up another EMP, and they've got him trapped in this old spawn.
Uh-oh. Colombia, they're really good at running away, though. Team South Korea, it's a game
Oh, it's
of
big
cat
slam
and
time.
mouse, and they're on the hunt.
Wait, did they not able
They
to?
managed
Oh
to
wait.
lose
Oh
Fielder
no.
somehow, and Hanbin will be forced to use self-destruct if he wants another life, and still is killing people in pilot form. So, Team South
Chat, you want to
Korea
know
just
something that's
can't
going to be
stopped.
tough here?
They're just
Colombia
too
has
dominant. They just
sim
have
wall.
so much damage,
If
and
Lip
their
gets
pre-existing
EMP in
synergy
time,
when they
that
used to
sim
play
wall's going
together
away
in the
right
Overwatch
away.
League is really coming through. And now Colombia, they do have ultimates. We have Happy
Get ready.
Alonso with the Earth Shatter. This one could be huge and get them into the fight.
Colombia.
Now here it comes. They're going to lead with sim wall to get
initiative.
EMP'd. Oh, no, they
Start
EMP
of
right
this
away. They
map,
didn't even think about it. They were just like, yeah,
into the
whatever.
EMP, and somehow Lip is still able to translocate.
Big slam!
out. Here's the shatter that only gets Lip down on his back, and Colombia can't take advantage of this. but
Wait,
they've got the push
wait,
on there
no.
to split up the fight. So maybe Happy Alonso can
too
swing
late.
a bit more, but he can't swing.
No,
in heavy.
wait.
So
Oh, wait a
he's down
second.
there,
There's a
so
pick.
too late.
There's no.
Colombia tried to make the
Window.
most out of this moment. Now
Oh, yeah,
committing
that's not.
the Ant Matrix. It's not
That's-
enough damage into South Korea. Colombia fall yet again.
Yeah, just all of their ultimates
All right, they
just
have
a little wrong. The sound barrier just
Tsune,
doesn't save Happy
um,
Alonso. The Shatter not really finding the value. Now they're desperation mode. They need to get on the cart, and they will.
Colombia managed to touch in South Korea.
They try to
Rush is a
wall the
problem.
ult off, but I
Engage
think
with
it
the
missed.
Kitsune rush. The Maywall only slows them down.
Yeah, it
The
went-
ult
went
of
through the
explosion
wall
from Trevor
beforehand.
comes online soon, but
Yeah,
Team South
okay,
Korea
well,
are
they- you know
killing
what?
them. They've even pushed them
They
off
held
the
them under
cart.
4
3
minutes, so you know
and
they're fuming right
43
now.
is what Team South Korea will bring in.
And for a lot of our new viewers, there's a lot of reason why, you know, a lot of us analysts have been hyping up Team South Korea just because of, as a region, they've been some of the strongest Overwatch players in the world, and you're starting to see a masterclass of it right now. Colombia, they were
Well,
good
that was
in
certainly
the
a,
qualifiers to get into this group stage. They went 5-0 in their
You know?
group, but so far, even against South Korea playing a composition that you would say is not technically meta, unless you're trying to be a K-pop group, then Colombia just still can't even hold up to that, and that's the sheer power of the South Korea, because Colombia, they're doing
That was
the right
certainly
things, they have
something.
the right idea, just nothing's working.
I think the true crime is that Mercy is not part of the Seraphim,
That's true.
the skins. You imagine? We'd be having like 300k viewers if that was the case.
If we had a Mercy La Seraphim skin right now, we'd be the most popular game in the world. But hey, you know, we're giving some other people some time in the sun. Honestly, the skins have been awesome. All right, let's just take a detour right now. Lemon, which one's your favorite
here we
skin
go. It's time,
of
chat.
the La Seraphim drop?
Oh, I gotta say Diva. She's just looking so groovy. And she's so cute. And I'm glad that she saved everyone from the car crash by using her mech to lift up the van. Because, you know, we just almost kind of drove into the ocean there, but...
Honestly,
so thanks, Kiriko.
My biggest
go.
issue with the entire music video is the tracer recall doesn't work like that. That's not lore accurate.
true.
And, you know, I feel like someone needs to step in when these types of things happen.
So how do you forget your tickets
I
to
know.
the concert? That's probably the most expensive thing in the world. But Colombia, they can rely on at least attending
All right.
this point. We'll
So
see if
Colombia's
South
running the
Korea
Somber
have
comp.
enough
That's so-
in them to
that's a
full
little bit different than what
hold
we've seen.
like they did before on Control. Now Colombia have made their way to the
Yep.
top right.
I feel
Super
like the
Gomez
Diva's good against the
missing
Winston
in
comp, though.
action. And Sabra is
Because they're not
much
running
more
the
difficult
Ana
to
brick.
play. You're gonna see her die a
So
lot
that
more
means the
than
Diva's gonna get
before,
even
and
more
I guess with
value
the
on the
rest
I.
of
Listen,
Colombia,
chat, they're
they
just
can hold hands and
dominating.
spawn.
Oh, Fielder's just taking names right now on this Kiriko, just going so aggressive, finding headshots.
They're just dominating. What else can I
Alonso is
say at
gonna
that
find
point?
it very difficult to play Winston into this composition from South Korea, and that's why you're going to see, once again, wholesale swaps over to the Reinhardt. If they
You
can
watch
play
this
together,
in-game? I don't think
potentially
so.
they can punish some of the aggression from some of these individual players from South Korea.
Team South Korea holding Colombia at bay. Here's the teleport from Colombia to get to the top right. And a lot of speed being used. Happy Alonso, though, wants to play conservatively, hold the shield up as
Wait.
much as he can, and he can't
Wow,
keep
wow.
South Korea at bay. And that's a 3K stick from Lip. Say goodbye to Colombia.
And that was
That
just
was a good
once
play,
again,
I mean-
Colombia caught in a small room against an ultimate, and it was just
That was a good
perfect
pulse
from
bomb.
Lip. Goes on to
Got
mix
Diva
the
ult
other
now,
lead and
Kitsune
just
ult.
delivers it to the rest of his team. That was a great strategy from Colombia, though. They punished Chio. They're doing the right things. It's just better play from Lip.
Oh, the idea was there,
And
but
good ice block, good shield from Happy Alonso. Now changing up the strategy. Colombia want to go
What
through
is-
this left side to have as much cover as possible. Also choose a route that will
EMP?
South Korea
Okay,
are
ready for
holding,
Kitsune now?
at least
Here it
for
comes.
the moment. Kitsune Rush is available for Fielder. This could
Right when they
be
move out of this
what
room, that
kicks off the
Kitsune's
fight
happening.
for them, but is Colombia going to want to teleport to that top right side
Save
again?
EMP
They
for
see
window.
Hanbin there,
Well,
hoping to use an
cross.
Ant Matrix.
Nope,
too.
there's
Kitsune Rush plus EMP. Colombia are just trying to touch the point. They're all so low. And Team South
I mean, they
Korea
got to the
are
point and
hunting
contested
them
it, so
down
that's
one by
that was
one,
something,
and
you
the
know?
Ant Matrix still not enough to even get a single kill.
Just walking into the trap from Sparkle as soon as they tried to cross that
Right?
distance. Perfectly timed EMP from Sparkle. It potentially might have been the biggest immortality field I've ever seen in my life from Hug, but they just couldn't get the health bars back up there. And now with a minute 30 remaining, Colombia still coming up with nothing, and Hug falls, just trying to walk out of spawn.
Hug has to be the most like bullied person in this lobby, even on Busan. Just getting killed in spawn. Colombia are still stuck there. Team South Korea. Just I don't know if they've even died.
So this is,
through this whole defense.
Yeah.
Colombia, are they gonna change their comp? They're working up to some ultimates,
They
so
can't.
probably not.
They have to hold on to it. They need to hope
Yeah.
that these ultimates are going to be enough.
Yeah,
They
South
need to
Korea
find
just has a-
way
has
to
a great
get the
team. I mean,
engagement
that's
in
what
their
we're
favor. Oh my! Oh, Hug almost gets one clip by Lip there, and that's a great
Wait,
hit.
that's good.
Now, all they
Huge
need to do
pick.
is get onto the point. They need to.
They have
apply pressure
okay.
to South
Colombia
Korea,
might actually
but
win this team
be
fight. They have
careful
almost
because you
every
know there's gonna
ultimate.
be pressure. Great TP from Colombia getting towards this point, not allowing Korea to pick them off on the I guess trek to the point.
Not even a first tick. Okay, there it
They
is.
got a tick.
Hanbin was trying to contest. Lip will be back very shortly. Colombia.
Wait, they traded.
Too patient
Wait,
with
that's
the
huge.
ultimates.
Bring out
They should've
time.
taken
Diva ult
initiative
time.
like we liked them to do before with that sound barrier, but it came in too
Oh,
late.
well, here we-
And now
oh.
things are in shambles.
Big slam.
Team South Korea with the rally gets shattered down by Happy Alonso, and Team South Korea, they thrive in this chaos. And Colombia are still
right.
trying to get organized. And Happy Alonso is able to
Oh,
trade with
57%.
Colombia only got 57%, which won't be enough. Colombia got a hope.
Making
to
touch point, though, without.
Where is this Lucio Vixby who's getting hacked and shoved
There
out
goes the
by
Miguel, 'cause you can
Hanbin.
EMP it.
Was a blizzard from? No, it actually got
EMP'd away.
Oh, EMP'd.
Insult
Okay.
to injury there
Oh,
for Colombia,
well,
and just
That was a
dominant
match.